Welcome back to You Would Think with Bobby D and
Mikey D.
Okay, so here we are again. Lots going on. Really hot these days.
It's been,
Even
for you, it's
scorching. 30 plus, 36, 38, but I still don't sweat.
Yeah.
Right, but it's
but you're like in shorts and a tank top, though.
Yeah. I'm coming around, baby. I'm coming around.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're not coming in your jumper.
Sun's out, guns out, baby. Sun's out, guns out. All right. So, now, have you seen these new video games that the police have put up around town?
What?
Yeah. Okay. So
no, obviously not.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's a fucking video game, mister. So I'm driving and I see this sign that says 52, 53. And it's
Okay.
And it's like I think it's high score.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
So, the guy in front of me said, well, I can beat that. Fuck, you doing 50. I got her up to 78, baby.
Yeah.
And then I came around again. I think I'm going to go farther.
I can do better.
I come up around again. I got 81.
I can do better, yeah.
Now, apparently, this is in an 80 zone.
81 in an 80 zone?
Sure. With 80 zone, I'm a little dyslexic, so whatever. Mm-hmm. Right? But so these have these speed games. I recommend you try them. Mm-hmm. Except when the police are around.
I know the ones you're talking about now, yeah.
Right. But here's the thing. Dude, everybody's over the number, it says.
Yeah.
And then it says slow down. And I'm like, fuck you. Because you can't. Because there's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's another thing. On the way here, this is the best way to do it. RCMP right in front of me the whole way.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the thing. That motherfucker's driving 120 on the highway.
Right.
120, and we're all behind him.
Yeah.
Like everybody. Like,
yeah.
And I'm the first fucking car behind him. Like, okay, I gotta be straight here, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even the cops are going fast.
Oh, they do, yeah.
But I did some research. I found out why. For real. It is illegal to have camera traps in Nova Scotia.
It is, yes.
Yep. So that's why everybody drives like a mad motherfucker on the highway, because there's no speed cameras.
Well, this is one of This is one of the things we talked about, is that in Edmonton,
right.
When I lived out there, they had speed cameras out there, and they had like red light cameras as well.
They had them everywhere I lived.
People still sped, people still ran, but I found it actually worked because here people run the stop signs or run red lights all the time, and they speed like crazy all the time.
It's bad. The people here are terrible drivers.
Oh yeah, there was some kid got busted not long ago for going, I don't know, let's say 120 in a 50 zone or whatever.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah,
that's insane.
And what is that? What is that? That's stunting, isn't that what
it's called? It's called stunting.
Yeah, and it's an automatic suspension of your license. And
6 month points. You probably have to go take a test or something.
Yeah. Well, you should.
50 zone is usually where kids are, so that's probably why that happened. Don't be stupid around children, idiot. But yeah, this camera thing, maybe we need them here, because I'm telling you, I drive a lot around, and the people are driving so fast.
I know, right? Yeah.
And here's the other thing too, for no reason, like on the way here, there's this piece of shit. Doesn't matter what the car is, but there's a car behind me, and he's so close, and I'm like, what, So I just keep slowing down. I'm not even at the speed limit yet. I keep now I'm at the speed limit at 50. He's about 2 feet behind me, and then he turns.
Oh yeah.
Why were you doing that?
I don't know, man.
Like, why would you possibly? And of course, my car is making bells and whistles, and fucking everything's going off, right?
But it's trying to push you along to go the speed that they want to go on the road, and it's
happening so often.
It's happening so much that I think
it's foolish.
Yeah, and it's say you're on the highway and you're in the passing lane because you're passing somebody. The guy behind you decides, well, I want to pass him faster than you, so I'm going to get right up on your bumper while we're doing 120 and 110 zone to pass this car. But I want to pass this guy doing 130, 140, whatever. Dude, the road's not yours. Like, I have the right to pass just like you have the right to pass. Just relax a little bit. You'll get your turn. As soon as I'm passed, I'll pull over. Right? I mean, again, not everybody does pull over.
Not everybody. That's right.
That they stay in the fast
lanes.
But
the polite people.
Yeah. But that's just such a that's that risky behavior, and that's what blows my mind. Right?
All right, I'll go two more with that one. So my nephew was down from Ottawa, staying with me for the last week.
Yeah.
So I took him back to the airport. So I asked him. I said, "Do you want to drive, on the highway to let him take the race car for a rip?" Right? He said, No. He drove it once and he was terrified. Okay. So he's like, "No, it's ridiculous.
Too much car for me."
Yeah, too much unk. I'm like, yeah. So anyway, so we drive him to the airport. So we're doing 120 because that highway is like whatever it is, 120. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, look at this. And beside us, we're getting passed by a truck pulling a giant ass fucking Silver Stream trailer.
Yeah.
And he's not just passing us, he's going by us. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, look at that. He goes, this is nuts, Unc. I'm like, I know. Mm-hmm. I said, he goes, people don't drive like this where he's from in Ottawa. They just don't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he said they don't. He said, this is
surprising.
Crazy to me.
Sometimes you see those Ontario license plates on the highway.
Well, that's here they drive like madmen. But he goes, and then he goes, well, because we have speed cameras everywhere, Unc. He says, they get us all. He says, you can't get through, right?
Yeah.
So here's another thing. You might even know where this is. So as I'm coming down here, there's a road that goes straight and you turn here to go to Prospect, and you come to another one, then you turn, it comes to you.
Yeah.
But right here, like there's a stop. Now there's gravel and dips and doodles. I could take my car over that, but I'm in no rush.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm waiting. This guy behind me on the horn, and he goes down through the shit and up over the thing. And I'm like, I'm not taking my $300,000 car down. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like your piece of shit Yaris or whatever the fuck it was. So anyway, so he goes, I'm like, oh Christ, and this fucking dust flying. So then, the light changes and that guy moves. So I go, and I go, I'm right beside him.
Yeah, of course.
Right there, right? And I'm like, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
And I turn left to come to you. I'm just like, this, he just fucked up his car. Like, dude, he went over shit like that.
Yeah.
Are you in that much of a hurry?
That's
stupidity.
We in New Zealand, all the highways, it's like it used to be in New Brunswick growing up as well. You'd be on the highway for a bit, then you'd hit the communities, and so the speed limit dropped.
Of course.
And so you're on the highway, you get those people doing the same thing over there. Just, it's a global thing, right? On your bumper, they pass you, they're flying, you see them weaving in and out of traffic.
And then you pull in behind.
And then you get to the next community and you pull up to the stop sign, you're beside them. Or the red lights, you're beside them, right? And it's just like, why?
Ridiculous.
What is it doing?
Absolutely.
Right?
Insanity.
Yeah. But anyway, when we were younger, we're older now. I drive a little bit more sensible now. When I was younger, I'm sure I did things I probably shouldn't have.
I might have, because my problem is I've had race cars.
Yeah, that's right.
You've been in them.
Yeah,
they're problems.
They are problems.
My foot real heavy. Yeah.
That lead foot. Yep.
Well, it doesn't even have to be. Like, God, I was going through this today, and I was just like, I'm doing 90. It's 70 here.
Yeah.
And I'm doing 90, and I'm like, okay, slow down. Sorry, Ossifer. But everybody else is, doing. Here's another thing. These new crosswalks, like, you hit the thing, the fucking thing lights up, and there's like parade.
Yeah, because there's been a real problem here with people getting hit.
Well, here's the thing, though. You got to wait for the lights to come on, motherfuckers. Like, there was a chick. Luckily, it wasn't me. There was a dude in front of me. This chick comes down, she hits a fucking light, skips right up in front of this guy. Yeah. And I'm behind him, so I didn't lock it up, but I'm like, bitch, you almost fucking. I said I would have went to court for that guy.
Well, it's
because you can't. You got to wait. You got to give the guy time to stop.
But if the car is in, if it's an intersection, say if the car is already in the intersection, they have the.
It's
right
not even
way.
an intersection. This is like a road comes down.
Yeah.
This road goes up, and there's just a crosswalk to go down.
Yes. So my point being is that the pedestrian doesn't they still have to work with the people on the road
Correct.
as well.
She jumped right out in front of him.
You got to give them
probably 12, 13 years old.
If the car is in an intersection already, the pedestrian doesn't have the right of way. The car does because they were first in the intersection. It's the same.
Yeah, man. I couldn't believe she did it.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, I thought, here we go. Because I knew how close that car was. And I'm like, if she walked, and she didn't even hit the button and walked immediately. I'm like, oh my God. If somebody wasn't paying attention, she's dead.
There's a lot of instances around here where where they cross just in the middle of the road. But there's some people where you can just see they step out and they're going as slow as possible and they're staring at you because they want you to react. They want you to honk. They want you to say something so that they could just start yelling at you. And
crazy.
So when I see that, you can tell right off the bat. You just kind of go, I'm just going to stare ahead, let them walk. I don't care. I don't need to get into it with somebody right now.
No, and I'm not interested. And the worst thing is, you better hope I don't get out of the car, motherfucker, because you don't know what's happening.
That's right.
Here's another thing too, right? Let's be smart about this. You don't know who's in that car.
You don't.
You don't know who's in that car.
You
you
never
see
do.
A guy come out with cauliflower ears and shit. Don't go, hey man, you like salad?
Yeah.
Like, people these days, a lot of people are highly trained. A lot. And even people that aren't highly trained are still trained a little bit. So you old fucking mother, you know who I'm talking about. I'm trying to be nice.
Well, you never know.
You don't know who's in that car.
Even if they're a fighter, you never know. They might walk out with a
gun or a knife, but that's my point. You don't know who's in that car. I'll give you a prime example. Bruce Patterson. Remember Bruce?
I do, yeah.
Big, muscle dude, good dude. I don't care what people say about him. He's always nice to me. Don't care. If you don't like Bruce, don't give a shit. Bruce Patterson is actually from New Brunswick. He's going to be the next Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. This guy used to drive a Chevette. And he used to put it way low and sit down so you can't see him. And he goes, the amount of times, he says, I open that door and get out and people shit their pants.
Of course.
In the other car, just slowly backed up and went, hey man. Now this is a guy that's 5'10", 260, 280 at his prime with the Mexican supplements. This is, and Bruce isn't a fighter. He's a pretty nice guy, but just to watch him just get out and go, hey, and go, okay.
You watch the car go up.
Watch the car go up. And he says he used to love to do it just for fun.
Yeah.
Right, get out of the car. But so once again, you don't know.
No.
You don't know. So don't try to be tough because it's not going to work out for you.
Still can't help it if somebody does something that, that puts you at risk. You can't help it. Fingers go up.
Of course, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
different than you just trying to be in a rush and
Yeah.
you're mad because somebody's not doing what you need to
That's
do.
it. That's it.
That's the me first thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Remember there was me too. Yeah,
Right,
me
yeah,
too,
yeah.
me first.
The me first.
You fucking me first
Yeah.
thing. This is bullshit. Me first. How about this? How about like we said before? How about you just let other people around you be happy and nice and help them with that? Now here's where I'm going with this one. This is a setup. So I'm a nice guy. I'm semi-retired. We'll call it. We'll call it. I don't want to call it retired, but it's like you're too young to retire. It's like, what do you know? Anyway, so I'm in no rush. So if somebody's there, let's go.
Sure.
Come on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mike, I'm not doing it anymore.
No way.
You know why? Common courtesy does not exist. So I let you go out. How about one of these? How about it? Thanks or nothing?
Nothing. No.
Nothing. Just dead.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do that, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch doesn't mean woman, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to do that, but I do it, and I 1 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
1 out of 10. Give me the right.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
What is wrong with the world? I hold the door for you. You walk through the door. What do you say?
Thanks.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter who held the door. What you just say?
Well, if it was you, I'd usually say, "Don't look at my ass while I'm walking."
Well, he can say that, but I'm going to look anyway. It doesn't matter.
That's right.
Right. So I always leave my ass in my other pants just to make sure it doesn't happen.
Make sure. Yeah.
But yeah, the politeness is gone. I find. I don't know. Like, hey, thanks, or a little.
I still wave. Somebody lets me in.
Always.
Hands go up.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
You know, like a guy almost clipped me the other day too. Like literally, I had to put the brakes on, and I went.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
And
oh no, you
nothing.
Gave him the thumbs up.
I gave him 2.
Oh.
I gave him 2. I'm like, yeah, good one.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I didn't honk the horn. I could have leaned on. It was his fault. He would have clipped me. We were going to fucking court. He was going to get fucked, right? Because I was going to scream. My neck was sore.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. But he never nothing.
Yeah.
The whole time, like never looked, never acknowledged.
Oh yeah.
Nothing. But dude, could have easily clipped me.
Yeah.
Easily.
I think there are still definitely, somebody cut me off the other day, and of
I'm
course,
on the highway, Mike. This guy was coming,
and the guy was like, "Oh, sorry."
See,
he gave me that, right? Like,
that's
he
fair enough.
Didn't realize that he did it. And so there are the people out there that will, but
so many people are in their me first, in their own little me.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's astounding to me.
I think the way my wife always says it, they're in such a rush to get to work to do nothing all day.
Especially if they work for the government.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, that's the joke, isn't it? Hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait.
Right?
Yep.
Like we said, look, it's the red Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah, But like I said, Buddy probably just put $200-$300 worth of problems with his car. I'm telling you'll know where that is. And
I think I know where you're talking about.
And I knew, like, because he came up so I'm like, I knew he's gonna eat. He fucking did it. Like you're insane.
Yeah.
Now I could have squeezed by if I wanted to, but what's the point?
Why do
What's the point?
Yeah. Just let it be.
Oh, anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of letting it be and living.
Okay.
A lot of people passing that we know we grew up with.
Yeah,
people.
This last week.
So we know crazy, right away our good man Ozzy passed away.
I saw something that said, I think it was it was a reference to Tupac, and it was like a black guy saying, "Well, my white friends out there, how you doing there, bros?" This is like for us what happened when Tupac died, and so we understand the importance of Ozzy, right? So it kind of cracked me up, but it was like it is true though. Ozzy, is, we all grew up listening to Ozzy.
Dude, he's been around for how long? Like, it was Black Sabbath days, and
then he was how old was he?
76 when he passed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally 3 weeks after that charity concert, which is crazy. Listen. Yeah. He definitely knew he was going to go.
It was the last Black Sabbath they did their reunion.
Right? And it was, dude, he was so good. That was a 9-hour concert or something.
Well, there was like a bunch of other guys.
Yeah. And he was in I actually shed a tear this morning, no lie. I watched he sing "Coming Home."
Oh yeah.
In his little throne there, and at the end, and I was like, he knew he was going.
Oh yeah.
He knew. Right. Yeah. It wasn't Parkinson's that killed him. I don't know what it was, but I mean, he knew he was going to go.
Ozzy lived a rough life, man. Like that, he was heavy into drugs back in the day.
So they say.
Yeah.
So they say.
That instance with the bat, everybody talks about.
Yeah, he's like, how come I never got rabies?
Yeah, but he didn't think that the bat was real, I think is the way the story was, right?
I don't know the story.
He thought it was a fake bat.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he bit the head off it. Yeah. So then I think
funnier.
So then I think later on,
but then he started biting the heads off doves and stuff.
He bit the head off a dove on a talk show or whatever, and he was all messed out of his mind, right?
Dude, speaking of talk shows, I just watched a clip of a talk show where I don't know what the talk show was because I didn't see the person, but I saw Sharon Osbourne and two like stripper type chicks wearing next to no clothes, and they said something bad about Ozzy, and she didn't like. She just right calm and just, and she stood up, went over, got herself a glass of water, and then walked over and boosh, and then let her have it.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah. She threw hands.
Oh, yeah.
She threw hands, and Sharon at the end, she goes, "You think I'm gonna sit and let her talk shit about my husband?" I'm like, "That's a good lady right
That's
there."
the tough part with having those complicated legacies when you're in the public eye, right? Like Ozzy was great. Like I loved Ozzy.
Fantastic. And boy, he was a good looking fellow when he was young. Yeah. No wonder she snapped him up. He was a good looking man.
But remember, like back in the day, they were blaming all kinds of youth violence and all this shit on
devil worship
because of how dark his lyrics were and stuff like that. But it was just music.
Well, they blame Marilyn Manson too. Remember?
No, yeah, when he
it's all your fault. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's
so Ozzy. I mean,
but Ozzy. So the songs I remember, I think, were from his solo career, right? Like Crazy Train was solo, right?
Well, and if you don't know, people, that's about cocaine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you didn't know that when you were young. Yeah, it's like, that's a cool song.
My Mom Coming Home. Was that his solo career as well, or was that Sabbath?
I'm going to have to go with his own, but it could be both. I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
Right? I don't know all of his stuff. All I know is what I know.
You know it, right? Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the Hulk Hogan, that's the one that got everybody. I saw Ric Flair crying online.
Oh, Hogan's another one. You talk about complicated legacies, like we talked about this before.
71 cardiac arrest.
71 cardiac arrest again. Like back in the day, what we were talking about. What was Hogan's? Eat your prayers, say your vitamins.
Eat your prayers.
Train, eat your prayers. Eat your vitamins, say your prayers, and train. I think was it.
Yeah.
And then it was like take your steroids.
Then it changed to take your steroids, cheat on your wife.
Yeah,
and be a racist.
Yeah, poor Hogan, right? Like
Hogan.
He was like back in the when we watched. I remember watching it with my grandmother and dad on Saturdays.
Everybody, man, he had the worst finishing move in the history of wrestling.
Worst. He was not overly athletic.
No,
not a really good wrestler. He didn't have a lot.
Terrible
of moves,
wrestler,
right?
Terrible.
Yeah.
But
he was a
could
showman.
Play the crowd, baby.
Play the crowd,
just like Ric Flair. Terrible wrestler. Absolutely
terrible wrestler. Oh my God, it's still it's so comical.
How is Ric Flair still fucking alive and Hulk Hogan's not?
Oh, Flair has his own share of health issues right now.
Dude, I saw a couple interviews with Ric Flair where he's like, I'm like on podcasts where he's straight up telling guys straight up. I went to the doctor and the doctor says, you have to stop drinking. He goes, how many drinks are you having in a day? He goes, so far, or like it's 10 a.m.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm 6 in.
Yeah.
And he goes, and how many will have by the end of the day? He goes, 18, 19. He goes, what? He goes, and he listens. He goes, you can't do that. He goes, I've been doing it for 30 years. I think I'm going to be okay.
No, you're not.
You're not. Yeah, anyway. So then the whole thing is, I don't know what this is. I don't drink. But his doctors told him, just like they told Jelly Roll and all these other guys, drink vodka. It's a certain kind of vodka.
Okay.
And I don't know why that is. It must be the way it's distilled or something.
Don't know, yeah.
I don't know.
Don't know enough about booze to know that
I
stuff
don't either,
yet.
but anyway, the point is, like, how is Ric Flair still alive?
I know, right?
Hulk Hogan's not, but all the things.
Well, Flair was never.
But he was a party animal.
Look at this. Well, he was a party animal, but,
yeah.
Who knows what Hogan was taking? Like the shape that Hogan was in, like the size of that man when he was young.
Oh, he was 300 and some pounds.
Oh yeah, 24-inch pythons. Remember?
And I think that was real.
Yeah,
I think those were real 24 inches.
There's a video of them actually, like
Mean Gene Okerlund, right?
Mean Gene,
Gene, yeah.
Oh yeah, you talk about the old well, obviously the biggest one we talked about it. Picked them up and slammed them. Andre the Giant,
weighed 500 pounds.
Jesus, man.
And
I didn't just when you actually go back and watch the video, he
picked him up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And Andre didn't help him.
No,
because he couldn't move.
I'm sure Andre.
People usually jump a little bit.
Andre could probably jump over a phone book as well.
Yeah,
he was so big, but he wasn't going to get much lift on that. But Hogan picked him up and slammed him. King Kong Bundy, another massive one back in the day. That Hogan slammed him too, right? Yeah. Hogan was a monster, man.
Well, they said when he was in the Rocky movie, I can't remember what they called him. Remember, he was the guy that fought Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
And Sylvester Stallone said,
I was what they called him in that movie.
I was afraid.
Oh yeah.
Like for real. He goes, he's a giant ass dude.
Giant man.
Yeah. So now what was his name in that? Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't think of it either. I can't think of it. But that's when he came out kind of people like, who is this monster?
Yeah, who is this monster?
Huge, yeah. Pretty Boy something I think he came up as, whatever his name was.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Somebody will correct us on that.
Somebody will correct us on that. Somebody will know. Somebody can go
look
it up.
He turned heel for a while, and people still liked him, and he was still popular.
So that was, I think, the big WrestleMania match he had with The Rock. It was in Toronto, I believe, where he was the heel at the time, and they were trying to get the Rock over the big, and the cheering was pretty much equal for
Isn't that
Hogan
crazy?
and Rock, and
Yeah,
so
it's crazy.
it was pretty crazy, right?
But yeah, I mean,
But yeah, because he went to he had all that. He was with WWE for years.
yeah,
The Hulkster.
yeah.
And
Then
then he went over to
switched over.
WCW.
Yeah, when he became a bad guy with
Became a
Kevin
bad guy
Nash
with
and all
Kevin
those
and-
fellas.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep, and
yeah. That's
then
another
then they
giant
came
man.
back as the was it
NWO.
NWO, New
Yeah,
World Order.
New
that's
World
it.
Order.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And then he was
Right.
back, and he was the heel when he came back, and that was huge, right?
The thing is, it didn't matter what he was. Everybody
No.
loved him. Didn't matter what side he was on, man.
Until
know?
the racist video came out, the audio came out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And
I
that
mean,
was it for him.
Now
Yeah.
he's friends with
and the sex tape.
ex-Clippers owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
sex tape.
Yeah,
Mine or Hogan's?
Hogan's.
Oh,
not
I
yours.
thought you were
Yeah,
going to want me to talk about mine. No,
no,
we're not doing that.
no.
You can go see it at your local. No,
You're local.
there's no local anything anymore, is
No,
there?
there's not. No.
Yeah, dude, I drove by a thing in Bedford the other day. I swear to God, I'm gonna go in. It says LPs and CDs.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, okay, maybe I can go in and get a CD for my.
It's like we used to be able to go to
CD
the old
player.
vintage cassettes back when
Yeah,
they
back in
everything
the
switched
day.
to CDs, right?
Yeah.
Back then, yeah.
I remember Dad had eight track, man.
Yeah, right.
Had the old 8-track. Those big suckers.
Yeah, yeah.
right?
So did we. We had them in the had it in the basement. Dad had the old 8-track player in the basement. Yeah.
Cool as hell back in the day.
But yeah, watching wrestling, that's what they use. Like it just that always, like, even to this day, every once in a while I'll see what's going on in the world of wrestling just to see. I don't follow it at all anymore.
Well, now it's a lot different. Apparently, they drug test. Right? It's an intelligence test. They tell you when they're going to test you.
Yeah.
And the funny part is, to me, is it's fucking Hunter's the one doing the drug test. Hunter, there was nobody on more drugs than you in the day.
Oh my God.
What are you doing, man? Like,
yeah, how big Hunter got, right?
Well,
Like,
the reason was, if people don't know why Hunter was big, he was hanging out with all the bodybuilders and he was asking them how to do a cycle, because that's what he ended up looking like. Fantastic.
Yeah, because you go back and look when he
yeah.
was that. I can't remember, the blue blood there, whatever.
No, whatever
his
the
name
hell it
Well,
was.
Hunter. I guess it was Hunter Hearst Helmsley at the time.
Triple
right?
H.
Yeah, yeah, and then
Yeah.
anyway, and then he just got huge after that.
Yeah, yeah, big.
During that era with the
But
Rock
a lot
and
of
Steve,
those guys were
Steve
big,
Austin and
man.
stuff like that, right? Yeah.
Right. The Bulldogs were huge. The Road
Bulldogs were
Warriors were huge. Like,
oh yeah.
back in the day, Ricky
you had,
Steamboat looked good.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect.
Oh, of course, Mr.
yeah.
Perfect. Another guy
I just
passed
saw,
away too
talking
early.
about wrestling, I just saw, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if he was in WWE or not, Buff Bagwell. You
I
remember that
certainly
name?
remember Buff
Yeah.
Bagwell. Yeah.
He just had his leg amputated.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah,
Jeez.
so I feel real. He was wrestling, I think, just even up till recently, but I think he
Jeez.
got into a motorcycle accident like a few years back and just never came right, and had to amputate his leg like above the knee.
Jeez.
So poor fella, but yeah, he was another one that was all Scott Steiner. Do you remember him?
Yeah,
WCW. That guy was a
Steiners.
monster. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We know our wrestling, I guess, right?
I remember the
Yeah.
Iron Sheik, and they were always talking. They had that war back in the day, in the '80s. They made it against
Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik.
Yeah. But
yeah.
what people didn't know is Iron Sheik was like a real bodyguard.
Oh, was he?
Like, for real, yeah. Like
Oh, wow.
he was a bodyguard for like one of the sheiks of the sheiks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and people didn't know that he was an actual real badass
Yeah.
at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
The camel clutch.
Yeah, the camel.
The camel clutch.
Similar to the camel toe.
No, I don't know if it's similar.
Well, I don't know. It looks similar to me.
Fair enough.
Just saying. I don't know where he got it from. Probably saw somebody in yoga pants.
God, you're making me. That's the thing about Hogan passing, is it did make you a little nostalgic, and you start thinking about
He's
wrestling
50
back
years.
in the day. And
50 years in wrestling.
yeah, Jake
Right.
the Snake Roberts. I was thinking Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. I don't
Yes,
know,
I love
Steamboat.
Ricky.
Yeah,
Oh,
was a
yeah.
great wrestler. Never really
Great wrestler. Good
went
physique.
over, right? But like actual could wrestle.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all had real wrestling. Yeah,
like
yeah.
Bret Hart.
There was a couple.
Bret
that was
Hart
real.
could really
Okay,
wrestle,
now,
right? You know
okay,
what I mean?
hang
Like,
on.
yeah,
The Hearts.
the Hearts.
Those are real wrestlers.
Those are the real
Right?
wrestlers. Yeah.
They learned in the dungeon in Calgary, son.
Yeah.
By the old fella.
Stu Hart, I think.
Stu Hart, correct.
Yeah. His dad.
And unfortunately, what happened to our friend Owen there, but
Unfortunate.
yeah, this stupid shit happens, right? But
Yeah. That was crazy. Yeah.
yeah, it was crazy.
But
yeah, the Hearts were the real. Everybody knew
yes.
they're the real wrestlers.
Well, I think
they had
before
real moves.
it was WWF at the time, but before it blew up, I think that Vince actually bought the Calgary. It was Calgary Stampede Wrestling, wasn't it? Wasn't that
Oh,
what
I
it was
don't
called?
know.
I
Is
think
that
that's
what it was
I
called?
think that's what it was called. But
He bought it off Stu.
bought it off Stu Hart, and then sold it back to him once he realized, I don't need it because I've got enough.
Right.
We're going,
I don't know the
we're
story
going big
on that.
enough that we can actually start selling out our own stadiums. We don't.
Well,
need
that's
it.
another guy. Vince McMahon was a solid piece of shit. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
His dad goes, I'll sell it to you, but don't take it global. Okay, I won't
Yeah,
pop.
I
Then
won't-
took
yeah,
it global.
Took it global.
Right. And
away,
then his downfall was he took a shit on somebody.
Oh, I don't know. I
Is
just
that the story?
He's,
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
double teaming a
oh, God,
girl
yeah.
in his 80s,
In
by
his
the way,
80s,
bro.
Yeah.
And he took a shit on her, and he told his buddy to finish up, and he's gonna go shower or something.
Really? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
that really happened. I wish I was
Uh,
making that up. That
yeah,
really
that sounds.
happened.
Yeah.
And then apparently, Brock Lesnar is all tied up in all this.
Really?
Yeah, he's been fired from WWE. Allegedly, he's not allowed to work anymore. He's not allowed any of the venues because he was involved with something really big.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read a little bit about it. I didn't get too deep because I didn't want to go too deep.
Yeah, I never knew that about Lesnar.
Yeah.
I always thought Lesnar was pretty quiet, like kept to himself.
Well, we all
guy,
kind of
right?
thought that, I guess,
Yeah,
until some people have skeletons in their closet.
Mhm.
Yeah, this motherfucker had a whole cemetery. So let's wait and see, because Vince McMahon vanished, right?
Oh, I know. They got rid of him.
They got rid of him quick.
Yeah.
Right, because he was also part of the UFC, right? That whole thing was
Mhm.
going together there, and they
Yeah.
just went, you need to go the fuck away.
Yeah.
So yeah, God knows, but Linda McMahon didn't know he was screwing all the wrestlers back in the day.
Nah.
Trish Stratus and all them,
No, who knows, right?
Yeah, the casting couch.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Well,
Back in the day when before the women's wrestling really took off, and Trish Stratus was quite the athlete, by the way.
yeah, and
Yeah.
she wasn't too bad on the eyes, which is
Mhm.
why she did well.
Mhm.
And I mean, let's look at the divas. Come on, look at these ladies,
Mhm.
right? But they can certainly wrestle.
But that's what I mean. Like the female wrestlers now, they're just as good as the men, right? Some of those matches.
Oh
right?
yeah, and if you go look, the person training them is Shawn Michaels.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah. Shawn has
Oh,
found
sweet-
Jesus.
Oh, sweet chin music, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, he found Jesus and yoga and weed,
Of course.
and now he's good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm sure he always had the yoga and the weed before.
Well, I don't know. He was. He said that one day he just found Jesus and his back was healed
Okay.
right away, and then
Right. Yeah.
So okay, well that's
Yeah.
that's the story. Bobby D and
Mikey D.
for you would think. Thanks again for coming to see us. Once again, you can watch us on the YouTube channel, Muscle and Fiction, with our Silver Plaque Award, and you can see us on Spotify and of course Apple, and anywhere Buzzsprout puts their stuff is where we are. So thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time. And thumbs up.